Today I'm going to give you a concept that's pretty much ready to use right out of the box. It's the pivot strategy, and there's so much to this strategy, but I'm just going to show you one aspect of it that you could go and use on the most popular worship songs out there today. The idea is we're going to take a tone that is central to the chord progression that we're in. So one of those tones is our root note, and that's what we're going to center around today. Okay, so we'll start in the key of E today. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put my third finger on this E note, and then I'm going to play back and forth between three other notes. There's this one here with my first finger. The next one is my fourth finger right next to my third finger here. So the first one, if we pull that off, is next one is this one. And then the next note we're going to do, we're just going to slide that fourth finger up like this. So all together we have and if we go back and forth from our root note in each of these notes, we'd have just back and forth. When you're picking back and forth, make sure you're picking down, and the next string you're picking up. We want to pick in the direction of our next note. So if we're just going back and forth, it's just down, up, down, up. All right, let's start with Waymaker in the key of E. Same chords over and over again. It's going to start in the 4 chord. I'll show you how to know what notes to play where. Double up on the speed, ready? So how do we know what note to play where? Well, this position here, with these two next to each other, let's consider that home base. And so this is going to be for our 1 chord, and it's going to be for our 6 chord. Those of you who've done my ACE Worship Triads course, you're having a little deja vu here. But yes, we're using this for both the 1 and 6. And then for the 4 chord, I'm going to slide this one up, my 4th finger up to this note. And then the 5th, we're going to use this position here. Technically, this is the note that's part of that triad. You could drop down to that if you wanted to, but a lot of times this is the sus4, and these songs keep that in there. So again, 1 and 6, 4, 5. So Waymaker, it's kind of convenient because the chord progression is 4, 1, 5, 6. So you're going to go 4, 1, 5, and then back to 6. And you'll notice I picked back and forth really slowly. Just 8th notes. 2 and 3 and 4 and... I let my dotted 8th delay do a little bit of the work there. Now a couple things. I find most of the time I'm starting on the notes that are changing, not on the root note. And so in this case down here, I'm picking on the higher string first. Now, there are like 8,000 versions of this. We can get really, really creative with this stuff. But I thought this was a great starting point. So let me throw in the song Battle Belongs. It's actually the same chord progression in a different key, but same chord progression as Waymaker. Let's see how that sounds. 5, 6, back and forth. Actually, I don't know the chords of this. Let's see if we can do it. 5, 6, 5, 4. 1, 5, 6, down to the 5, up to 4. So that was in the key of C sharp or D flat. Let's kind of process how we would find that on our guitar. I would go to my G string, and there's my open G up here. G, G, A, B, C. Here's D. So D flat is right here. So there's my root note that I'm going to be working around. So this is where we'd be in C sharp with that shape. What if your song was in the key of G? Well, we're on our open G string, so we can't use this open string, but we can come up here to this G on the 12th fret. That's our root note now. And our high position would be, so our home bass. 5, 4. By far, after talking with you guys, the key of G is the most popular key that you guys work in. So this is a great one for the key of G. And going off from our open string strategy last week, you could easily turn, the open string strategy is basically a pivot strategy. We're just using an open string to pivot off from, either the 1 or the 5. So I could turn this into an open string strategy. Instead of playing this G note here, I could just pull my finger off and just play the open G, same notes against it, and I would have... You know, if that's G, then A would be right here, and so on. What's nice about the slower rhythms, like Goodness of God, you're getting high 60s. You know, the most popular range is around 70 beats per minute. What's nice when you get down there is you can play a slower back and forth pattern. So Goodness of God is A flat. So we come up to A flat right here. And you can get a, it would be 4. All my life you have been. It goes back to 4. 1 and 5. So you can do slow, but when it builds at the end and you go into the bridge part, well, you can double up on it now. It's slow enough where you can go. Throw some delay on that, and if you want something real washy, your reverb tone, and man, you can have a monstrous sound from there. This isn't really monstrous. I'll use bridge. Dig. You go back here to your bridge, your tone thins out. It's too thin. Bring it back, it warms up. Lighten up on your pick, gets a little cleaner. And start tightening your pick. But keep in mind, as monotonous as that sounds, remember that the guitar is not going to be the loudest thing in the mix, unless you have a cool sound guy, right? But the guitar is just going to be set back. And so what they're going to be hearing when everything's mixed together is all the instruments and vocals number one. And so this part, as monotonous as it sounds, this is going to set back in the background. If they can hear this very clearly, it's probably, yeah, it's going to be monotonous. But this is not the case. And so you're going to hear parts like this. Bethel is just almost every song they have this going on. Just a fast picking motion like that. So, you know, get creative with it. Sometimes what I like to do is maybe there's a rhythm in the melody. Maybe you're not matching the notes of the melody, but you can sort of pick in a way that is kind of moving in little spots where the melody does. So that's kind of cool. But have fun with that, guys. If you have any questions, email me, cj@don'tgiveup.pro. Hey, let me know how this strategy goes for you. Next week, we're going to be talking about a really, really fun one. But lips are sealed. We'll see you next time.